Darlings, happy rainy Thursday. It is raining like it should have been raining. Like sometime in, I don't want to say like December, like the kind of cold that we have today in LA. It's the kind of cold we should have had like beginning on the month of December. It's kind of like December and January, we had zero cold, super dry, wind events back to back, and now we have the rain. I'm very grateful for the rain, by the way. Don't want to sound like I'm not grateful for it, but I am sad for the fire victims, those who've lost their homes in the Palisades, in the Eaton fires, Hearst, and all the other fires that were raging simultaneously just a few weeks ago. And, a lot of them would have to contend with the debris, potential flash flooding in those areas. So please remember to keep them still in your prayers. And thank you for that. Darlings, craziness all around. What is, you know what? I shouldn't even ask, like, what is going on? Because I felt like just seeing bits and pieces of the partnership that is or was the marriage of Kanye West and his current wife, Bianca Censori, to me, it struck me as more a partnership. They had, common interests, common goals that they wanted to achieve. They want to, I don't want to use the word wow you, more like shock you with their, actions, clothing choices, or lack of. Anywho, according to page 6, Bianca may have had enough of Kanye's nonsense. Yeah. According to page 6, they are splitting up after they've been married for, I believe, a couple of years. With what Kanye's latest done, selling swastika t-shirts, like the t-shirts that had like the imprint of a swastika on there. He also had mentioned in one of his tweets that, he thought that Hitler is his homie, or that Hitler is like somebody he looks up to, he admires. Yeah, no. I mean, he's been trying to push the button for like years and months and stuff. Now, but yeah, he's just gone off the deep end, and I'm more surprised that his wife actually lasted this long in their partnership, in their marriage, because oof. Again, like I said, they probably had, common goals, common likes, interests, and stuff like that. The shock factor thing going for them. But according to insiders, Kanye, who now goes by Ye, believes his wife will actually come back to him, after she gets to like her bearings and just like realizes, well, I want to go back to the crazy billionaire. According to him, he's a billionaire. So he feels like at this point in time, his wife, is just mad at him. And when she settles down, her emotions settle down, she'll come back to him. For her sake, I hope that she goes and get therapy away from him. Yeah. It's going to be very difficult for her to rebrand herself. I mean, how is she going to rebrand herself as the quote unquote victim in their partnership relationship? It's going to be very difficult to do that unless, she comes out with something like staggering evidence, right? That she was not he did say that he has dominion over her. Again, if she comes out and says, I had no control over my own agency, there has to be some substantial evidence to show to support that claim, right? Because again, like I said, they've been like just literally like IRL shock jocks. And with him having been dropped by is it Shopify? So he can't sell his merchandise that way. Um, and other like social media, I think Instagram has dropped him. I'm not sure, but anywho, like other social media sites, um, Adidas has dropped him. You know, that's a massive check right there. Uh, I don't know what other sources of income he has, obviously, but as for her, I believe she is an architect by trade. So, mm, mm, yeah. Besides being his arm candy, she actually is college educated, and I'm just like very surprised that when she started to come out in public dressing the way she did, and it's like, okay, is it art or is it just yeah. Anywho, so no one at least has seen a divorce filing. So maybe this is just a tiff. Maybe they just had a misunderstanding of sorts, and mm, mm, yeah, about that. Yeah. Again, like I said, this erratic behavior, I hope that he does get the help that he really needs. And I again would like to reiterate that it is difficult when the power dynamic is uneven, as is obvious here in their situation, because he's the one with the most bags, the most money, right? Compared to, I don't know what Bianca's financial situation is, but obviously Kanye would have the the more significant stack. Yeah. And I think I'm not sure if this is true, but allegedly one of Diddy's, did he actually adopt this boy, Quincy? I don't believe he actually adopted him, but he grew up with Diddy. Quincy had allegedly commented about the Bianca and Kanye pending separation slash divorce as BS. I'm not sure if the alleged comment is referring to the impending separation or divorce, or that as a whole, like because Kanye and Diddy had not been on good terms long before Diddy had actually been indicted on a long, extensive list of crimes, alleged crimes, um, that he is currently still in detention for. So yeah, about that. Anywho, darlings, that's all we have for that. Remember, you are all kinds of fabulous, so don't you forget that. And even though you want to leave grace, do not ignore those red flags. And also, remember to always journey in gratitude. My darling dears, I shall see you all in the next go round. Toodaloo for now. Bye.